Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to build the ABC analysis dashboard in Power BI from scratch. You can see the final version right here. I've got total sales, category wise breakdown, and videos showing how each country and product contributes to the overall revenue. At the top, I'm showing key metrics like total products and then total sales and sales separate by A, B, and C category. And then bar chart, which shows total sales by country and then by category, and then also the pie chart gives a quick product count distribution among A, B, and C category. And below you can see the product level breakdown, each product total sales, cumulative sales, and percentage, and its category as well. So this is what we will be building throughout this video. And you will also know exactly how to create this analysis from raw data step by step. So before jumping into the simple PBX file, let me give you a quick understanding about ABC analysis, what actually it means. So ABC analysis is a method used in inventory and sales management to identify which products contribute the most to total sales or revenue. The logic is very simple. Not every product is equally important. We divide product into three categories or three groups. Firstly, we have A category. These are the most valuable items. Usually they are around 10 to 20% of products, but make up about 70 to 80% of your total sales. And then we have B category, moderate level items. These fall in the middle, maybe 20 to 30%, right? And they make up uh, contribute around 15 to 25 percentage of sales. And then we have the remaining C category items, and they make up half or more of your inventory, but contribute less than 10 percentage of revenue. So basically, A item needs tight control, right? And forecasting. B items need moderate monitoring, and C items can be managed with simpler process, right? And that is main purpose of doing ABC analysis for our inventory management and for our optimization, right? So the goal here is to focus time, money, and resources on the item that really drive business values, right? So let me jump on to the simple PBX file where we can, step by step build this dashboard that I just showed you. So this is a simple plain PBX file. Here I've actually just imported the data so far. This is the simple data set we have, and we will be using this to finding out the inventories of our products and categorize them into A, B, or C. So for this, let me actually create a quickly summary table, and I can say this table as item sales, right? And in that, I can use the summarize function. And let me just call the table name. And then I actually want to summarize firstly by store code. And then I want to summarize by the description. Description is nothing but a name of our product in this data set. And after that, I want to group by and then get the total sales of each product. This is how I will get an understanding of which products are giving us high revenue or high sales and which products are giving us low revenue. And based on that, we can actually categorize them. So here, what I would just need to do is I would just need to calculate their sales. But before that, I think we can have a simple helper function. Let me just quickly create that one here. So in the data set, as you can see, I have quantity and unit price. So I can create a new column, which will be the multiplication of quantity and unit price. So I can call this one as sales. And here I would just need to multiply quantity by unit price. And this is how I will get the sales. And this is something that I can just refer here and then do a sum to get the total sales by each product, right? So here we go. We got store code, we got description, and then we got total sales, right? So next step is to once we have total sales per product, we can calculate each item's share of the overall revenue. This will also be a very helpful metrics for us. So let's just create a new column quickly. And here I can create a column name, let's say sales percentage. And here I what I can do is I can just divide total sales, the column that I just created, and divide it by the sum of total sales. And then I can also just add as a zero if we have some sort of adder divide by zero. Otherwise, what it's doing is it's just dividing this total sales by divided by the total sales in our entire data set to give the sales percentage. Like this description or this product is contributing this percentage over the total sales. So this is what it means, nothing complicated. So let me just convert that into percentage. I can also convert that into dollar sign because it's after all the amount we have, the revenue, and I can just round it off to zero. So, okay, and now we got total sales, we got percentage, and next we need that cumulative percentage of to see how the percentage adds up when products are sorted from highest to order, let's say. And in the same way, we can also have a cumulative sales as well. So let's actually try to calculate that one first. So for this, what I can do is I can just create a new column again. But before that, let's just sort that in descending order. We have this main product that is giving us this high number of revenue. So, and in the same way, we are just sorting in a descending order. So let's just try to calculate cumulative sales. And for that, what I can do is I can first create a variable and I can say something like current sales, right? And here I can just refer to the sales column that we have in this table. So what this like variable will give us, it will just give us the total sales that we have right here. I can show you as well what it's returning. So let me just return that quickly so you have better understanding how we are building this formula. So, it's just returning the same value that we have here in the sales. And what we can do now is like we go to current sales, and in order to calculate the cumulative sales, let me just create and calculate use the calculate function. And here what I would do is I would just do a sum of total sales, right? And in the filter, let me just add a filter function, right? And here I just want to remove all the filters that are applied here, right? And after that, what I will be doing is I will be calling the total sales, and I would be saying if it's greater than equal to current sales, right? So let me also show you how this formula is getting calculated. So we got current sales, which is nothing just the sales amount that we have in each row. Actually, that it's not. Okay, so we got current shares, it's just the same value. And then in the calculate function, we are firstly doing the sum of total sales. But here we have this filter. And what this filter does is it just calculates the sum of all the rows where the total sales value is greater than or equal to current sales. So this is how we will get the cumulative sales. We got like 20,000, sorry, 2 lakh, and then we also got some other values here. So it's just adding up all the numbers here, and in the final, as you can see, the number is getting bigger and bigger. And yeah, you can also observe like we have a sales value of one, and this is why it's just incrementing by one and then zero here as well. So this is how we are calculating the cumulative sales. And in the same way, we can also calculate another matrix, which is something like we can sort of, you can say, the cumulative sales percentage. That's something that we can also calculate as well. So let's just try to calculate it quickly, right? And here, what we need to do is we just need to change this aggregated value here. And instead of just passing total sales, we can pass here the mm, so we can just pass here a sales percentage, this one. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So, okay, just a second. And okay, I just need to change this one. It's the cumulative percent, right? So this is how like cumulative sales, but it's now percentage, and this will tell you when you reach 70% of total revenue. So this column will be helpful in the categorization of different products, whether it's A, B, or C. So this is how we are getting this, and let me actually convert that into a percentage, right? So, it's the percentage is getting increased, and we can somehow, apply a filter or condition here, like when we have reached 70% of the total revenue, and above that, all the products are A category products. Because the thing is, we have actually sorted all the data by total sales in descending order. So at the top, we will have all the products where the total sales values are very high for these products. So this is how we can categorize them. So let's just quickly do that. We can have, let's say, column name ABC category, and here we can just use a switch statement. And let me just call true here. And after that, I would just refer to the cumulative percentage column that I just created. And in that, I can say something like if it's less than equal to 0.7, right? Then I can categorize this product in A category. But if it's, let's say, let me just copy this one and say if it's less than and equal to 90%, then I can just categorize them into B category. Otherwise, I can just categorize that into C category. So you might be thinking like, why are we, are doing it this way instead of, C at the top? So the reason behind that is we have actually sorted the data by sales in descending order. So all the products at the top will be of those products where the total sales are very high. So this is how, we are adding one A at the start here. So let me just quickly close the bracket and hit enter. So this is how we got all these products where the total sales are high, and these are very good products and contributing to our total revenue at a much larger percentage. And then we got the some products with B category and then the C category as well. So these are the all calculations that we needed for this analysis. And now let's just try to create a simple dashboard. And for the formatting and coloring, what I can do is I can just copy and paste from the existing PBX file, which I just showed you at the start, and I will definitely add the link in the description and in the comment as well, so you can definitely download that from there. But not to waste your time, let me just add all the things right here. So, but the thing is like you can just add these at your own uh, formatting style. So you can just do insert text and then create a navigational button as well, right? So after that, let me quickly add the cards that I just showed you previously. And here let me just add the total products. So in order to get the total products, I can just do uh like distinct count of the description, right? I can even do the store code as well. So let me just rename to total products, right? So this is how we got total products here. And then we can also show the total revenue we have. And let me rename to simple as total sales, right? This is the total sales we have. And let me change its type to currency because after all, it's the total sales. Okay, so we got total sales, we got total products, and then we can also categorize them based on the ABC category that we have added. So for example, in order to look at only the A category, we can apply this filter to only A. So this is the revenue that we are getting from A category. So I can say like total sales in A category, right? And in the same way, we can just copy and paste and change its field value to B, and then I can also filter it here as B as well, right? So after that, I can do the same with the C category. Here, I would just need to change B to C and then apply filter from B to C here. So this is the overall revenue we have, right? So as you can also observe, like we have A category where the sales is like this much, and then we also have C category where the sales is higher than the A category. But the main concept of ABC category is we are just looking at those products which are like very low, but they are contributing around 70 to 80 percentage of our total revenue. So at the start we can say something like we have the C category where its revenue is greater than A1. But the thing is, like in C category, we can have a lot of products, but in the A category, we can have very limited products which are giving us this much of revenue. So we definitely need to look into these products and optimize that and monitor them like on a regular basis. So we got these cards here, and after that, what we can do is let me just add the stack bar chart here, right? And after that, what I can do here is I can just add the total sales, right? And then I can add the currency. Oh, before that, let me just make a relationship here. So I would need to connect the store code by the store code here, right? And the relationship is many to many. It's just because we have some cases like where the store code is same, but the description is different. It might be because of the variants we have here, right? So this is the case, like it's why giving us the many to many relationship, but we can also join that based on this as well. But again, it's also giving me many to many. So let's keep it to store code, and that is fine, right? So let me also show you some of these cases. For example, Let me add the store code here, right? And let me also the store code and then do the count here, right? So, and let me sort it in descending order. So we have these cases where, the store code is getting repeated. And let's just filter that to see what are these cases. So as you can see, like we have some variants here. So this is why it's getting repeated here. So this is the reason like why I've also added description here as well to have a clear distinction about these products. So this is why we are getting this many to many relationship here. So yeah, we got relationship here, and now we can utilize this country here to see the data by each country, and then I can also add it in a legend. So to categorize it by different legends. So this is how I've got this data here, and for the in terms of formatting, I can just copy and paste the one that I created previously, and let me just do a quick format here, and this is how it just formatted the data. And let me just copy and paste here, and I can use the pie chart here that I showed you previously. And in the pie chart, I can add the ABC category, and then in the value, I can also add the ABC category and do count. This is how it would give me the uh, number of products in each category. So I can just rename the title of this visualization to total products in each category, right? So this is what it's just showing us. And we got C category where the products is higher. The thing that I showed you previously, the number is sales number is higher just because we have larger products here. But we have like A category where the number of products are very small, but it's giving us this much of revenue. That's what to look into. These products, why it's giving high much of revenue, and we can also distinguish them by each country, right? So like we have these countries where this is the distribution we have. We have United Kingdom where the A category products are a bit lower than all these countries. And if we talk about Brazil, here A percentage A category products are a bit higher than the other countries. So these kind of stuff we can look into and make decisions based on that. And let me just copy and paste the formatted table from the existing visual. And here I can just, add all these things. Let me just add quickly as well. So you have idea how I'm just adding all these things here. So let me add store code, and then let me add a description. And then after that, I can add a category here as well, right? I can add total sales. I can add cumulative sales we got, and then the like sales percentage where it is, yeah, this one, and then also the cumulative percentage. So for the total sales, it's fine to keep it this way. That's also fine. For this one, we can just do average, but it doesn't matter. Like we are just, we are these things have already been calculated, so it would not create any difference here. And let me remove this thing from here. And finally, I can just remove this one here as well, and this one as well. Okay, so this is how we got these things here, and we can a bit format this as well at the middle. And let me do this one as well. Yeah, here it should be. Okay. So, this is how like we got the ABC analysis on it can be on any sales data set. The calculations will be same. Like you might wanna do that by profit. That's totally fine. You can just use the same DAX and do all the aggregations by profit as well. So that's how you can build a complete ABC analysis dashboard in Power BI from theory to BS. This analysis is incredibly useful for inventory control, identifying top performing products, right? This one that we just identified, and focusing on what truly drives revenue. So yeah, that's it from my side. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more Power BI projects, and let me know in the comments what kind of dashboards you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.